a bit to talk about their season. And the Locker Room Show is seen each and every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and we appreciate them. The show is following Oak Ridge High School sports and all the sports in the surrounding area. Sleepy will be back along with Walter Stair coming up in a moment. We'll be back on the Locker Room Show in a minute.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. They offer mulch, topsoil, all types of gravel, sand, rock, crab orchard stone, riprap stone, and limestone gravel. Mulch & More does light excavation work. Do you need a driveway repaired? They can do it. Plus, Mulch & More can do your water and sewer lines, French drains, and more with Ditch Witch services. So whether you only need a half cubic yard up to 20 cubic yards, Mulch & More can help you. Give Gary a call today at 865-234-7060 at Mulch & More in Midtown.
Roan Metals Group has been serving East Tennessee for decades. Locally owned and operated with convenient hours of operation. Roan Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing's too big or too small. Still have that clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Roan Metals Group are specialists in industrial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Roan Metals urges you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. A member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Roan Metals Group. Turn that scrap into cash.
Cash in your gold now to get the most money. With gold at all-time highs, TK Wheeler Jewelers in Oak Ridge is paying top dollar for your gold, silver, platinum, diamonds, and coins. And TK Wheeler Jewelers pays cash. Broken chains, mismatched earrings, bracelets, rings, old school rings, gold charms, old watches, and even coin collections. TK Wheeler Jewelers in Oak Ridge, where you get the most money now for your old gold. So cash in now at TK Wheeler Jewelers, 422 South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge.
At Roan Medical Center, we are committed to serving this community and providing the best possible care for our patients. We have 20 medical specialists on staff representing all areas of care in a clean and safe environment. You don't have to go out of town to receive excellence in outpatient services, so please don't delay. The care you deserve is right here, right now. For the moments of need, we are here for you.
Hello everyone, welcome to another award-winning edition of the Locker Room Chat. My name is John Williams and I'm joined once again by my co-host Walter Stair. And Walter, thank you for being here. And it's the midway point of the high school football season, and it's also the first day of fall.
Well, it's hard to believe, and there's coolness in the air. Actually, I like it. Very much so.
Definitely, it's definitely football weather, and Friday night, I think they're calling for temperatures start out in the 70s, maybe probably in the 60s by kickoff time, and dip down into the 50s, maybe into the high 40s.
That helps the football player. The pads are just like a light coat for them, and that sort of situation, they'll end up working up a sweat, but not like they would when it's 80, 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm. And we got our big orange on tonight. It's Gator Week, and the Big Orange is going to Gainesville. It's always tough to win down there. I think Tennessee's about a 20-point underdog.
I think so too, and I'm hoping for certainly a big win by the Volunteers and a big upset. But for so many years, I have just really wanted them to really badly, and I've been disappointed so many times, and 3 times out of the last 15 years, they easily could have won and ended up losing.
You're exactly right, and hopefully the Big Orange can pull out a win. It's going to be tough. Florida played Alabama really good, better than most people thought, but we don't know how that's going to affect them going into the Tennessee game. I expect a little emotional letdown from the Gators. Just playing Alabama, and then you have to turn around, try to get up for Tennessee, and I think the Vols got a good chance maybe going there and get an upset.
Yeah, I hope there's a way we can sort of sneak in there and pull an upset, but it's been a long time since we've won down in the Swamp.
Mm-hmm. And we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. We got a good show here lined up. We are joined in studio by the Kingston Yellow Jackets, some of their student athletes for their football team, and currently they are ranked number 6 in the state, and they are undefeated at 5-0.
Well, they certainly are. They average near 400 yards rushing in a game. I think the high 300s. Have a running back that averages close to 100 yards a game, and they just pound the ball down there. They've got great big linemen and just ball control offense.
Let's go ahead and take a look at these young men. Here from left, we have Seth Strahan. These are all 5 senior captains for Coach Brian Pankey and his Kingston Yellow Jackets. So we have number 75 there, Seth Strahan, number 54, Cameron Baszler, the quarterback there in the middle, number 2, Kane Collins, the running back, as you mentioned moments ago, Carson Donathan, number 12 there, and on the far right we have number 3, wide receiver Cooper Webb. So we look forward to chatting with these young men here coming up here shortly.
Oh yeah, 75 looks quite big. I don't know what he weighs in at, but he's probably one of those big fellas that keeps that line moving.
He's got a great last name, Strahan, so you know he can play football.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Well, let's go ahead right now and Walter, and look at, well, let's first talk about the OEB Law game of the week coming up Friday night, and it's the oldest rivalry in the state of Tennessee high school football. It's Rockwood at Harriman, and just don't get much better than that.
No, it doesn't. They a lot of corncob fighting between the two, and Harriman has really gotten better as the years progressed. They actually have sort of blown my mind. They started off with a very slow start, had some very substantial losses early, but they're playing a lot better football.
They sure are. They've won their last 2 games. I think they put up over 40 points in their last 2 victories, and this rivalry just goes way back. I'm not sure exactly what year it was, but I believe it's like maybe the 102nd time they've got together, 101st, 102nd, I believe. But anyway, it's quite the rivalry, and maybe we'll have some callers call in, talk about that tonight. But Rockwood, was coming into that game, took it on the chin last week to Monterey, 43-14, and I believe Rockwood may still be missing their quarterback, Dryston Turner. I'm not sure, but the Rockwood Tigers come in 1-3, and Harriman is 3-2, so it should be a good game.
Yeah, I think Harriman's probably got a lot more confidence now, and Rockwood's has probably gone down a little bit. Rockwood played some teams pretty good earlier in the season.
Mm-hmm. We got some breaking news, another big game in Upper East Tennessee. Anderson County traveling to Elizabethton, and according to 5-Star Preps, just came out today, Anderson County's quarterback, junior Walker Martinez, has a broken bone in his throwing arm.
That's going to make things difficult for the Mavericks.
That's
sure.
According to 5-Star Preps, and I believe Walker's going to have a surgery later on this week, but he's an outstanding quarterback. He's thrown for almost 1,400 yards this year and 15 touchdowns, and he's very accurate, very efficient, and he came on to the scene last year for Anderson County. Coach Gillum took over about midway through the season, led them into the playoffs, and that's a big blow to the Mavericks. But Anderson County had a big win last week over South Dole.
They certainly did. That sort of surprised me, but in one respect it did, one respect it didn't. Of course, South Doyle coming in that game was undefeated and had defeated Oak Ridge and some other big teams. over the course of the year. But Mavericks, although being 2-3, they're probably one of the better 2-3 teams in the entire state and probably the entire country.
Oh, no doubt about it. They could easily be probably 5-0.
Oh, yeah.
Gavin Noe last week had 120 yards rushing, so I imagine with Martinez out, they may rely on Noe all that much more.
Yeah, Noe will get well over 100 yards usually a game, and they'll probably just have to have ball control more and not take too many chances unless they need to in that game.
We're traveling to Elizabeth to take on the Cyclones, and Elizabeth comes into this game 3-1. They lost to Greenville earlier in the year, but they got their all-state quarterback back, Bryson Rollins, and Anderson County, beat Elizabeth twice back, 2017 and 18 in the second round of the playoffs. So it should be an interesting game Friday night, and I just hate that Martinez has gotten hurt for the Mavericks.
Well, they're not strangers to each other. They tend to play each other in the playoffs fairly often, so they know each other's weaknesses and good things.
But Anderson County, big region win over South Doyle, and they're 2-0 now in the region, and beat Fulton and South Doyle, so you got a leg up on everybody in that region.
Well, it's amazing to me. There's so many good teams or medium teams around you. I mean, Powell, Anderson County had to play, and South Doyle, and I mean, you just add the big list, and I mean, it's like murder's row.
Another game this week, two top 10 teams in Class A. Gordonsville, 5-0, will travel to play Cofield. Cofield ranked number 8 in Class Single A, 4-1. And hats off to Cofield last week, almost upsetting Carter. I guess it's an upset. I don't know. Sonny Moore power ratings had Cofield as I think a 6 or 7 point favorite going in. And they led 18-0 at one point in that game.
Well, I felt like in my bones the entire time that Cofield would play a very good game and play them tooth and nail, and they did. Although they didn't win, I know not too many people talk about moral victories, but when you're playing that much up in classification against a good team and you do that well, that's very encouraging.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said upset. Cofield was maybe favored coming in. I think a lot of the area people, probably were shocked a little bit by Cofield's performance against Carter, but, Cofield is certainly a good team, and, they showed that last Friday against Carter.
They certainly did, and a 34-30 game, and as you said, led in the first half there. I mean, that's as good a football as you can get right there.
Actually led there late in the game. Carter went down and scored. I believe there was like 7 seconds on the clock when they actually went ahead, so it was a heartbreaking loss for the Yellow Jackets as they look to bounce back this week. Another tough opponent coming in Gordonsville.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of these teams play the tough teams, right and left. I mean, the Carter game was one of those flukes because I guess they were going to play, I think, Scott County or someone from the COVID situation. But to go out and play somebody that good, that shows how Cofield wants to keep their team really going.
Another game in our area. Jellicoe, 2-3. He travels to Sunbright, 1-3. Sunbright took it on the chin as well last couple of weeks. They had a big win over Cosby to start the season, but since then they've had trouble generating any offense.
Yeah, that's true. Sunbright is definitely having the problems, and I don't know, Jellicoe doesn't do that well either. That one's going to be a toss-up sort of game.
Well, I believe Jellicoe got a win last week. I'm not sure, but they're 2-3. This other game, big game here. We got these young men here we're going to talk to here in a little bit. Kingston, number 6 in the state, traveling to Campbell County. Campbell County's 4-1. Suffered their first loss last week to Carnes, but this Kingston-Campbell County is a great matchup, and I was talking to one of the players for Kingston. He was telling me this is the first time these two schools have ever met.
That's what I was wondering. I had thought back and the years that I've done it years ago, play-by-play, and for Clinton and some other schools, I don't ever recall that. And I know this past week, Campbell County had a very tough loss to Carnes, and the one fella for them gained over 350 yards.
Oh yeah, one Mr. Deson Bishop.
Right. Had what, around 40 carries or something like that, I believe.
For Carnes.
Right.
Yeah, he's at about 1,400 yards right now, a little bit over 1,400, halfway mark of the season. I saw the state record is held by Jalen Hurd. He used to play for Tennessee. In a single season, he had, I think, 3,300 yards, and that was like in 14 games.
Right.
And Bishop now, he's almost at 1,500, so he's on pace for 3,000. And if Carnes can get in the playoffs, he's got a good shot to break that record.
Well, that's very true. If he can keep it going, I mean, they can win a lot of ball games in that particular district or region. You've got a lot of good teams that could beat another team. Campbell County could do good against Oak Ridge. Carnes could do good against Oak Ridge. Clinton could do good against, I mean, you've got very competitive teams in that district.
And Carnes will be playing, they're hosting Carter this week, so that's a good matchup there with the Green Hornets visiting Carnes. Another game in the area is Clinton Dragons will be traveling to Chattanooga Central to play the Purple Pounders, and I believe that's the first time Clinton has played Chattanooga Central. And the Dragons coming off a 30-0 loss to Powell last week, but I thought Clinton, I was really impressed with the Dragons. It was 7-0 with about 40 seconds to go before halftime, and Powell scored to go up 2 scores. But Clinton, I thought, was impressive on the defensive end, and actually moved the ball offensively as well. He just didn't get in the end zone, but I was pleased with the Dragons' performance.
Well, apparently they're getting a lot better effort and confidence, and as you were telling me, you were at the game, that they were moving the ball a lot to the 20s, and a lot, I think, better effort and a continuous motivating effort by the Dragons.
Another game, Oakdale will be back in action. They had COVID last week and didn't get to play their big game, big region game with Cofield, but the Eagles are back this week, and they'll be traveling to Sale Creek. So it's good to see Coach Voles and his Eagles back on the playing field.
Well, I'm hoping they're feeling better, and I don't know too much about Sale Creek, but I know Oakdale plays hard.
Yeah, Harriman put it on Sale Creek last week, so I expect Oakdale to do pretty much the same.
Oh, yeah.
Oakdale, once again, 3-0. Another games in the area, Dobbins-Bennett 5-0 at Greenville, 5-0. That's, a 6A school and a 4A school, but that's be a good matchup there.
That certainly will be. Dobbins-Bennett has been strong for years. I don't know too often that they're ever down. Since I was a kid, they've always been playing good football against Oak Ridge and a lot of the other teams in Upper East Tennessee, Science Hill, Tennessee High, Bristol, and the list goes on.
Yeah, winningest team in the state of Tennessee, Kingsport, all-time wins.
Oh, yeah.
And number one, or it used to be, not anymore. Who is number one now?
I'll check.
Anyway, I know they got the biggest band in the state of Tennessee. Here's the game here coming up. Super Prep Top 25. It ranks all the teams in the state, private, public, throw them in together. You got Lipscomb Academy, a private school, number 2 in that Super Prep 25, taking on Murfreesboro Oakland, who's ranked number 1. So you got top 2 teams in the state right there going at it Friday night.
That should be something else. I know the Oakland team I've heard about a lot over the years, and they always play tough.
It'll be interesting to see that game. Lipscomb Academy, I looked at their scores, and they've gone over 60 a couple of times, and even went over 70 once. So they were, I think, averaging 61 points a game. I think I added it up if I did my math correctly. But, Oakland's loaded, I hear, with athletes and D1 prospects. So But right now we're going to go ahead and take our first break, and we'll be right back to meet these Kingston Yellow Jacket student athletes, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Locker Room Chat.
At OEB Law, our home is your home. And your family is our family. And down here, family takes care of family. Giving back and helping out whenever needed. OEB Law is proud to be from East Tennessee. OEB Law feels like home.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We'll buy it on the spot and we'll pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Herman and Rockwood.
Duff Subaru would like to announce the opening of our brand new, larger facility in Kingston. This new facility was designed to offer unmatched comfort and convenience for our customers. Our service department now offers full tire and alignment services, express oil changes, and a car wash included with each service. We're conveniently located at I-40 exit 356 in Kingston, an easy drive from anywhere in the greater Knoxville area. Earl Duff Subaru, Tennessee's only 10-time winner of the Subaru Love Promise Award.
All remaining 2021 Ascent models have 0% financing available at Earl Duff Subaru in Kingston.
Cash in your gold now to get the most money. With gold at all-time highs, TK Wheeler Jewelers in Oak Ridge is paying top dollar for your gold, silver, platinum, diamonds, and coins. And TK Wheeler Jewelers pays cash. Broken chains, mismatched earrings, bracelets, rings, old school rings, gold charms, old watches, and even coin collections. TK Wheeler Jewelers in Oak Ridge, where you get the most money now for your old gold. So cash in now at TK Wheeler Jewelers, 422 South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge.
At Roan Medical Center, we are committed to serving this community and providing the best possible care for our patients. We have 20 medical specialists on staff representing all areas of care in a clean and safe environment. You don't have to go out of town to receive excellence in outpatient services, so please don't delay. The care you deserve is right here, right now. For the moments of need, we are here for you.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. They offer mulch, topsoil, all types of gravel, sand, rock, crab orchard stone, riprap stone, and limestone gravel. Mulch & More does light excavation work. Do you need a driveway repaired? They can do it. Plus, Mulch & More can do your water and sewer lines, French drains, and more with Ditch Witch services. So whether you only need a half cubic yard up to 20 cubic yards, Mulch & More can help you. Give Gary a call today at 865-234-7060 at Mulch & More in Midtown.
We all know that real estate is location, location, location.
Our team at Just Homes Group, Realty Executives, has the true expertise, pairing buyers and sellers with the right opportunities.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell a home right here in Knoxville,
Lenoir City, Clinton, or Farragut, we have the expertise throughout every Knoxville surrounding area. Call Just Homes Group, Realty Executives today.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back into the Locker Room Chat, and let's go right to the phone lines. Go ahead, caller. You're on the Locker Room Chat.
Hello?
Hello, go ahead.
I got a question for the Kingston Yellow Jacket defense.
You got a question for the Yellow Jackets? Okay.
I heard that Campbell County has a pretty good running back. His name's Jonathan. They call him the Cat. I was wondering if we were going to be able to stop him up the middle.
What's that question again about the running back from Campbell County?
They've got a pretty good running back. His name's Jonathan. They call him the Cat. Are we going to be able to stop him up the middle?
C.J. Allen, running back from Campbell County. Yeah, he's a pretty good running back. I'll go ahead and ask those guys that question. We appreciate you calling in. All right, let's go ahead and meet these Yellow Jackets. Go ahead with our first Yellow Jacket.
I'm a senior this year, and I'm the starting center.
I'm Cameron Baszler. I'm a senior, and I play offensive guard.
I'm Kane Collins. I'm the quarterback, and I'm senior.
Carson Donathan. I play running back, and I'm a senior.
I'm Cooper Webb. I play receiver, and I'm a senior.
Let's go back to Seth Strahan, big lineman. Hey, Seth, that question caller came in with talking about the Campbell County running back. He's really good, really fast, big, strong. What's the plans on how to stop him?
Well, we're just going to really have to step up our linemen and make sure they fill their gaps real good and bring them linebackers down, make sure they blitz real good and don't let them get any yards, meet them in the backfield.
Well, you go both ways, I'm sure.
I do every now and then. I'll play nose guard every now and then, but I mainly just stick on offensive center.
We'll just talk about your offensive line. You'll come in averaging, I think, 312 yards a game, and if you would go ahead and talk about the other members of the line.
Yeah, well, I got my right guard here, Cameron Baszler. He great puller for us. He'll get out there, he'll lead around, and he'll knock some heads for us. And on the left side of me, we got Mason Hatfield, big old strong country boy. He likes to get out there and knock heads with them too. And over on my right side, I got Jacob Eskridge. He's about 6'4", probably about 270. He's a big old boy. It's hard to get by him. And then on my left side, I got Makai Snell, and he's another beefy boy. He's getting up there, probably about 315, 320, 6'3". He's a rude awakening if you get with him.
Walter?
That's a good size. So you've got some big guys across the board, 270 to 315. What do you weigh in at?
I think I'm probably about 280 right now.
That's what I thought. That's a good size, and that helps you all keep that ball control. That's going to be such a big thing this Friday night and through the rest of the year.
Yes, sir.
Seth, you're a senior and a captain. All five of y'all are captains. And Seth, if you would, do you have plans on maybe going on and play football in college?
You know, I'd love to go play football in college, but I don't think I have that stereotypical lineman size on me. I'm probably about 5'10", 5'11", that you don't really see much centers out there. They're probably about 6'2", you know, coming into college.
You play any other sports?
I used to play baseball, but I don't play anymore.
What's your plans upon graduate?
I'm going to head off to college and get a degree in civil engineering.
What's some of the memories you're going to take away from playing for Kingston?
Probably beating these county teams. You always get fired up beating them pretty bad.
And if you would talk a little bit about playing for Coach Pankey.
Yeah, Coach Pankey, he's a great guy. He was a offensive lineman in high school, so we really share a bond right there, and he coaches us up real nice.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Cameron. So it's Cameron Baszler. He's a senior offensive guard. And Cameron, do you play any defense?
Yes, sir. I play defensive end some and nose guard.
How long have you been playing football?
Ever since I was about 7 or 8 years old.
And what do you like playing about football?
I don't know. You just get to knock people's heads in and don't get in trouble for it.
So you like the hitting?
Yeah.
I can see that. And what do you weigh in, and how tall are you?
I'm like probably 5'8", 5'9", weighing at 190.
Okay, so you are a little bit shorter than some of them, but you can definitely get the job done.
Yeah.
You look pretty strong. What are you benching?
Well, I maxed out at 265, and then on squat I maxed out at 465.
We got a call. Let's go ahead and take it. Go ahead, caller. You're on the locker room chat.
Yeah, I have a question specifically for number 3, Cooper Webb. I've been to a few of the football games this year, and I've heard some fans getting rowdy on his name. I was wondering, how does that pressure affect him on the field?
Okay, I'm going to pass along that question. This is for Cooper Webb. Just want to talk about the fans. Is that your question, caller? The fans just getting on to him?
Yeah, I've just heard a lot of people yelling his name and stuff, trying to distract him from getting his head. I don't know. I just want to know how he deals with it on the field.
Okay. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Cooper, the question was some of the fans are getting on to you, trying to distract you during the game. Is that getting a lot of that this year?
Yeah, they're always talking, but we like the energy, so we kind of, that's kind of our fuel. We like the energy. We play with it better. That's what I feel like.
Okay, let's go back to Cameron. Cameron, you're a senior captain. How many years you been starting?
Well, freshman year, my brother Colton, he got hurt. He hurt his knee in a game against Scott County. So I started the game right after that, which happened to be Alcoa. And we all know how they are. They're just a powerhouse. And then after that, I started for the last 3 years.
And if you wouldn't go ahead and talk about this game coming up Friday night, y'all come in ranked number 6 in the state, undefeated. You're traveling to Campbell County. You've probably never been up there to play before, and they have a pretty good offense. They can put up points. Let's talk a little bit about the game and the mindset of the team going into this game.
Well, Coach has been getting us ready all week. And basically, we have a high-scoring offense too. So if our defense gets a few stops, I think we'll be all right.
And you play on defense too, and y'all only gave up 15 points on the season. You have 3 shutouts, and I'd say you take a lot of pride in your defense.
Yes, sir.
And as a senior captain, what are the goals of the team? I guess it's to go as far as you can.
Yeah, we just want to win.
Just want to win.
Get better every week.
And do you have any plans upon graduation?
I don't know. I think I might looking like military or something, but I'm not very sure yet.
Okay. Let's go ahead and meet the quarterback, Kane Collins. This is quarterback for Kingston. And Walter?
Let's see. How tall are you, and I guess what are your stats so far this year?
I'm about 5'9", 180, and we're more of a running team. So I usually just get probably, I try to 40, 50 yards a game, but we can throw it around too. So we're kind of versatile.
I guess in this game against Campbell County, you may have to go a little bit more to throwing the ball, because Campbell County's got an offensive running back that might keep them on the field for a while, and y'all may have to go to the pass if it gets a tight game.
Yes, sir. We've been practicing all week on the passing game, and I think we're going to open it up a little bit this week.
Okay. What type of offense do y'all run?
We go wing T and spread. We mix it up a little bit, but it's about 50-50 during the game.
And how long? I know you started last year. Did you start as a sophomore as well?
Yes, sir.
And you play any other sports?
I play baseball.
Baseball. And what's your thoughts on the game coming up Friday night?
It's going to be a good game, but I think if we do what we do, I think we're going to come out and get a win.
All right, let's go and take this call. Go ahead, caller. You're on the locker room chat.
I got a question for Kane Collins.
You got a question for Kane Collins? Okay.
Yes, sir. So they're playing a big 5A school, right? So I was just wondering how he thinks the wing T / double wing will work.
You'd like to ask him playing how the wing team will work against the 5A school? Is that what the question?
Yes, sir. How he thinks they'll, how many yards do you think they have, and how they'll beat them on defense?
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you for calling in. And Kane, this question's for you. Caller was wanting to know, you're going up against a 5A school, and how do you think y'all will perform against them? And also on the defensive side as well, how do you think it will go facing that high-powered passing attack? Multiple. I know Campbell County can go both ways.
Yeah, I think we just do our thing. I don't think it matters what class it is. If we go out there and play hard, I think we're going to come out with a win either way.
And, Lord, I think I lost my train of thought there. You go right ahead.
Go ahead and take this call. Locker room chat, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Sleepy? How you doing, bro?
Hey, Eric. How you doing?
Hey, I'm interested in the fact, can the kids hear me, or are you going to have to relay my message to them?
Can y'all hear the caller? No, they can't hear you.
Okay. Well, hey, guys, I'm proud of you.
He's proud of you. The caller, first thing, he's proud of y'all.
You stuck by your word.
Stuck by your word. I think he's talking about getting bigger and stronger from last year.
And I can't tell you, hey, how excited I am to see where y'all go.
And the caller is really excited to see how well y'all can do this season, how far you can go. What do you think about their game, caller, coming up against Campbell County?
Well, they're going to smoke them.
It's sort of like, Cofield went against Carter, smaller class, and you got Kingston now going up against Campbell County. You think the Yellow Jackets going to smoke them out?
It's not even close.
Not even close? Okay.
No. Kingston has shown so much determination and effort and hard work in the off season. Now, but Campbell County ain't Carter.
You think Carter's better than Campbell County?
And Kingston ain't Cofield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Carter's better than Campbell County. And I mean, I'm gonna go this far. I'm gonna say Kingston's better than Cofield.
I believe they scrimmaged in the preseason.
How'd that turn out?
Y'all scrimmaged Cofield. Callers won't know how that turned out.
It's back and forth, but we played pretty good that night, so I think we came out on top that night.
Mm-hmm. They said they came out on top. It's back and forth, but the Yellow Jackets got the best of them. Yeah,
the Yellow Jackets won. Hell,
can't lose on that.
Yeah, you can't lose on that one. But hey, Kingston's gonna go in there Friday night and whoop up. I mean, I believe that with all my heart, because from what I've seen, these kids, made a commitment last year.
Made a commitment. These kids made a commitment.
And we were there. I mean, you were there with me.
Right.
I mean,
I'm just relaying the message to these kids.
They made a commitment that they were going to be bigger, stronger, faster. They were going to outwork everybody.
Bigger, stronger, faster, and outwork everybody. Right.
And I believe that. I've seen it.
Yeah, I think it's might be Coach Pankey's best team he's had at Kingston.
Well, I can tell you right now, I don't see anybody on the schedule that's going to beat them until they roll into Alcoa. That's going to be their big task.
Yeah, the A word. Yeah, we all know what that is. But that'd be down the road in the playoffs. They're not in the region this year, so.
I understand that, but that's the road you got to go through.
Right, that's the road they got to travel. Exactly.
And I mean, if it was me, hey, make Alcoa run the football. Don't give them the big long passing game, because Alcoa, man, I'm telling you, they switch it up on you. One year they run the football for 400 yards a game, and then the next year they run it for 100 yards a game, and then set you up on the run and bomb you over the top with the pass. That's a hard road to hoe. But hey, if Kingston has done Kingston's 5-0.
Right. Yeah, they're 5-0.
They've obviously done everything they said they were going to do. They've been in the weight room. They've studied film.
They're probably
they're playing great football.
Yeah. Probably, they got Loudon in the region this year, so I think that's the last game of the season. So that'll really be a big battle with the Redskins.
Well, if I can throw one thing at you on that one. Stack the box and stop the run.
Stack the box against the Redskins.
Oh, absolutely, because they are running football team. Loud likes to run the football. I mean, they gonna pound the rock.
Yeah, pretty good quarterback too.
Yeah, hey, they're young. They're young at wide receiver.
Okay. Well, Eric, I appreciate you calling in. We need to get back to these young men here. And,
yes, sir, man. I appreciate you.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Take care. Hey, guys, I'm proud of y'all. You made the commitment. You stuck to it. I'm proud of you, fellas.
Okay. Caller said he's proud of y'all. You made a commitment and you stuck with it, so hats off. But go back to Kane Collins here. Kane, you're a senior captain, and what do you play on the defense?
Safety.
Safety, okay. You have any interceptions this year?
I do not.
And what's your plans upon graduation? Would you like to go on and play college sports?
I'm committed for baseball to play ETSU.
Where are you committed to?
ETSU.
That's outstanding.
Yes, certainly is.
What position you play in baseball?
Outfield.
Outfield, okay. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And, what's some of the memories you're going to take away from wearing that Kingston orange and navy blue?
Just the memories. We've all grown up together. I just love getting out there on Friday nights to play with all my buddies.
Okay, let's go and take another call. Go ahead, caller. You're on the locker room chat.
Yes, sir. I have a question for Cameron Baszler.
You're friends with Cameron Baszler?
No, I have a question for him.
You got a question for Cameron? Okay, go ahead.
How does he think the offense is going to look Friday night?
Okay, this caller is asking the question, how do you think the offense is going to look Friday night against Campbell County?
Well, if the O-line does what we're coached to do, and if we stay aggressive and physical from the point of attack, and we finish blocks, we'll be all right.
Okay, you got that. Thank you for calling in with that question. And right now we're going to go ahead and take another break, and we'll be right back. to talk some more with these Kingston Yellow Jackets, and you're watching the Locker Room Chat.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. They offer mulch, topsoil, all types of gravel, sand, rock, crab orchard stone, riprap stone, and limestone gravel. Mulch & More does light excavation work. Do you need a driveway repaired? They can do it. Plus, Mulch & More can do your water and sewer lines, French drains, and more with Ditch Witch services. So whether you only need a half cubic yard up to 20 cubic yards, Mulch & More can help you. Give Gary a call today at 865-234-7060 at Mulch & More in Midtown.
Roan Metals Group has been serving East Tennessee for decades. Locally owned and operated with convenient hours of operation. Roan Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing's too big or too small. Still have that clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Roan Metals Group are specialists in industrial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Roan Metals urges you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. A member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Roan Metals Group. Turn that scrap into cash.
Cash in your gold now to get the most money. With gold at all-time highs, TK Wheeler Jewelers in Oak Ridge is paying top dollar for your gold, silver, platinum, diamonds, and coins. And TK Wheeler Jewelers pays cash. Broken chains, mismatched earrings, bracelets, rings, old school rings, gold charms, old watches, and even coin collections. TK Wheeler Jewelers in Oak Ridge, where you get the most money now for your old gold. So cash in now at TK Wheeler Jewelers, 422 South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge.
At Roan Medical Center, we are committed to serving this community and providing the best possible care for our patients. We have 20 medical specialists on staff representing all areas of care in a clean and safe environment. You don't have to go out of town to receive excellence in outpatient services, so please don't delay. The care you deserve is right here, right now. For the moments of need, we are here for you.
Duff Subaru would like to announce the opening of our brand new, larger facility in Kingston. This new facility was designed to offer unmatched comfort and convenience for our customers. Our service department now offers full tire and alignment services, express oil changes, and a car wash included with each service. We're conveniently located at I-40 exit 356 in Kingston, an easy drive from anywhere in the greater Knoxville area. Earl Duff Subaru, Tennessee's only 10-time winner of the Subaru Love Promise Award.
All remaining 2021 Ascent models have 0% financing available at Earl Duff Subaru in Kingston.
We all know.
Well, welcome back into Locker Room Chat. Let's go back to the phone lines. Boy, they're hopping.
Yes, they are.
All right, go ahead, caller. You're on Locker Room Chat.
Yeah, I have a question for Cooper Webb.
You got a question for Cooper Webb? Okay.
Yeah, I've seen where he plays defensive back. Is that correct?
Say that again.
Does he play defensive back as well?
This question, you play defensive back?
Yes,
okay.
Safety.
Well, I've seen where Campbell is a wide receiver. He's pretty big. His name's Jonathan. I'm not quite sure of his last name, but he's referred to as the cat on the field. So he's probably what he's referred to. And he said that he was going to walk the dog on the defense. I was just wondering how he's going to respond to this.
He's saying, the caller's saying Campbell County's got a big wide receiver, and he said they're going to walk the dog on y'all's secondary. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, we're just going to try to do our job, and I guess we'll see what happens.
He said they're going to do their job and see what happens.
Absolutely. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you for calling in. Another call here. Go ahead, caller. You're on the Locker Room Chat.
I've got a question for Mr. Cooper Webb.
Okay, another question for Mr. Cooper Webb?
Yes.
Okay.
what I want to know is, are the Yellow Jackets ready to open up a can come Friday night?
Question is, are the Yellow Jackets ready to open up a can Friday night?
I hope so. I hope we come out fired up, and if we do, then I think we'll get the job done.
Did you hear that answer, caller?
No, but I just want to say I'm proud of him, proud of the boys. I hope they win Friday night.
He said he's proud of you and proud of the team, and hope y'all get the job done Friday night. But Cooper said, yeah, they're just going to go out and do their job, and they think they can get it done.
My Lord.
Well, I hope y'all open up the 12 pack on Friday night.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in. All right, let's talk to. We got another call. Go ahead, caller. You're on the locker room chat.
I have a question for Mr. Collins.
Question for Mr. Collins. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I've seen on Twitter, Kane, where old C.J. Allen's calling you out, buddy. How you feel about this?
He said he's seen on Twitter that C.J. Allen, running back, is calling you out, Kane. You seen that on Twitter?
Their student section added me in something, but I'm just gonna go up to do my thing, and they'll see what happens.
He's just going to do his thing, and you don't seem too worried about it. They're going to see what happens. Well, thank you for calling in.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go Jackets! Woo!
That's it. No, I heard that. All right, let's go talk to the running back here, Carson Donathan. Carson, you're a senior captain. Talk a little bit about your season thus far.
We've had a lot of success on both ends of the ball. Our defense has been shutting people out. We have great defense. Offense, our offensive line are some dogs. We got a lot of talent in our backfield. Kane, throw the ball. He's a dual threat. I go out there and do my thing. We have Rylan Gettner. We also have Cooper, 7 for Rylan right now. He's doing his thing, doing really good right now.
And how long have you been playing football?
I've been playing ever since I could. I don't remember what age. My dad just put me in it, and I've enjoyed it ever since.
Well, you apparently have a good background. You play any other sports?
I play basketball.
Okay. Well, that.
You had a pretty good year this past season.
Thank you.
Went to the state. Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, yeah, we talking about basketball? Yeah, that basketball team, man, that was something special. I love every one of those guys. I miss them. That was a lot of seniors. That was 13 seniors, something like that, something crazy.
Carson, you're a running back, and you're close to about 500 yards on the season. You're averaging about 100 yards a game. Defensively, what position do you play?
They like to put me at it's called a nickel back. But they usually like to use me on third downs and stuff when they like to use their passing game, and I'll go in there, play man-to-man, whatever they need me to.
You look like a pretty strong kid. What do you bench in the weight room?
I was getting about 275 at the start of the season, which I worked my way up. Coach Pankey challenged me into my junior year to get about 250, and I felt like I could do it, so I worked my butt off in that weight room.
Did you start last year? I know you had another running back there, I believe, Marcus Rose played, and did you team with him last year?
Yes, he was very fast. I love that dude to death. He's funny. He was one of those guys that doesn't talk, but they need to go out there, open up a can. I love that guy to death, though. I miss him.
And you're a senior captain, and what's some of the memories you're going to take away from playing football at Kingston?
You know, I grew up with all these guys here and a bunch of my teammates.
all the way from elementary school playing some backyard football to now. I mean, I love every moment of it. I'm going to miss it a lot.
Would you like to go ahead and play at the next level?
I put some thought to it, but I would rather go to University of Tennessee and just get my business degree.
Okay, and well, good luck Friday night.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and Mr. Cooper Webb. And Cooper, you're a wide receiver and safety, and talk a little bit about the game coming up Friday night. It's a big game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game. They're a good team, but we just got to be disciplined. And the team that makes the fewest mistakes is probably going to come out on top.
And you look like a good athlete. You play any other sports?
I play baseball.
Play baseball. Any prospects on going to the next level?
Yeah, I've thought about it, but I think I'm pretty smart, so I think I'm just going to go to four-year school and get my degree.
Well, that's good. You had a lot of folks calling you on the show here too, so you're apparently pretty popular.
And Cooper, what's some of the memories you're going to take away for playing at Kingston?
Just hanging out, I'd say pregame and making memories. It's just there's nothing else like high school football.
And it's your plans upon graduation?
Go to a four-year school, maybe ETSU or University of Tennessee, and get my degree in engineering.
You going to room with Kane?
Oh, I don't know about that. That's a lot of work.
Okay, we got a couple minutes left from the show. We got another call here. Let's take it. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Go Yellow Jackets, baby.
Go Yellow Jackets. I heard that. We'd like to thank everyone for calling in tonight. It's the most calls we've had, Walter.
Oh, yeah. I'm very glad, and it's fulfilling, and having these nice ball players that are a little bit of the gift of gab and a lot of spirit.
Mm-hmm. And guys, before you go, I'm going to give each of y'all give out a shout out. Carson, go ahead and give a shout out.
I want to shout out all my coaches, Coach Pankey, Coach Brown, Coach Jones. All of them taught me pretty much everything growing up these past 4 years. Shout out my parents too. Love them.
We got 30 seconds, guys.
I want to shout out my parents, my brother Zeb. I also want to shout out Coach Kelly and Coach Clemens for helping the team move.
I want to shout out my parents and Coach Kelly and Coach Jones.
I want to shout out my family and Coach Sieber.
I just want to shout out the rest of my brothers on the O-line. Couldn't make it today, but a bunch of dogs. And go Jackets.